Razer is known for bringing some pretty wild concepts to CES. There's Project Christine, which was a modular subscription-based PC. There was Project Valerie, which was from last year, and it was a 3-monitor laptop. And then Project Ariana was a way to extend your TV screen across an entire wall in your living room. This year's a little different. CES 2018, Razer brought Project Linda, which marries the company's smartphone from last year with a Razer Blade-like laptop dock. You take your Razer phone and you slide it into a cavity where you would expect the touchpad to go. And from there, you use the screen as your touchpad. You can even use a mouse and a keyboard to control the Android interface, but it works as you would expect. What's most interesting is that of all of the project devices that Razer has brought to CES, this one seems the most kind of attainable. It marries something that already exists with another thing that already kind of exists into something that we already know exists, which is a laptop dock, which has been done by Motorola and Samsung prior. As such, this feels like a production model, not a flying car. We spoke to Razer to see what inspired this more real-world approach to their annual project devices, and this is what they had to say.
I think there's pressure to bring something exciting, whether it's a real product or a concept. So I don't think we have a plan going into it like this year is crazy concept year, this year is close to reality year. We just go where the trends lead us, where the market leads us, and what we think our customers want to see. And everything we show is technically feasible. It just requires how much effort do we need to put in versus how much the users want that type of solution. The hardware is, even in its prototype form, pretty well polished from a fit and form. And obviously we have the benefit of making both sides of that. But this one, I think we had a leg up and made it a little more feasible looking, from the sense that we had two great products that were in existence, the Stealth and the phone, and we merged them together in an innovative way. It really came from obviously the Razer phone that we launched last fall, I think was a big trigger for this concept. I think the concept of a lap dock, if you will, is nothing new. The concept's been around for a little bit. I think we came to a point now where we finally had the hardware, had the performance capabilities to really deliver a larger experience. When it comes to comparing to like the Motorola Atrix, I think is the device you're referring to, the seamless integration of it and the usefulness of the phone beyond just driving the power of it behind the scenes, figuratively and literally in that device. Having it work as the touchpad, serve as a second screen so you can get more information, are really kind of unique traits to this device. And then even leveraging the speakers on the phone, so we don't have to put speakers in Project Linda. The ample speakers in the Razer phone cover that for the user. It differentiates itself in that regard compared to the Samsung DeX. Obviously that's more of a desktop solution for people. Great solution to get more from an Android device. So obviously there's people out there, and others that see value in doing more in the Android ecosystem in different form factors. Yeah, we definitely wanted to be conscious of the size and the weight. We used our Razer Blade Stealth as kind of a jumping off point for Project Linda. It shares the same X and Y dimensions. It's 0.05 inches thicker, so a little bit thicker, needed so we could get that flush design for the phone in there. I think early on in the phone's development, we started realizing there were a lot of similarities from a design standpoint. We have experience with second screen interfaces. And so it was, only a matter of time, perhaps, when you put these two devices on a table next to each other and you start going, hey, wait a minute, we could do something here. I think this is really designed for Razer phone fans, obviously, first and foremost, due to its kind of seamless integration that it has. Someone that's really trying to do everything they can on that phone, and they're using their phone as their primary device throughout the day. But at times they do have a need for a keyboard, a larger screen, more battery life, more storage, some of the things that Project Linda can bring to the table. We always have the crazy stuff in the background as well. I think this one was really something we wanted to get out there and get some feedback from the public on it, so we wanted to present it as a concept. It's not quite ready as a full product. That's why we wanted to get out and get that feedback so we could make it better and hopefully one day make it a viable release.